Number 15, A Night Story. The story follows a police commissioner who, after years away, returns to his hometown with the goal of uncovering who was behind his father's death. During this journey filled with secrets and revelations, he becomes emotionally involved with a young woman from a local nomadic group, an unexpected romance that shakes his beliefs and puts his sense of duty to the test. The major conflict arises when he discovers that the woman is the daughter of the man he believes killed his father. The plot dives into deep dilemmas, blending drama, suspense, and romance while exploring themes like loyalty, identity, and the clash between ancient traditions and the modern world. Number 14, Pearl Beads. After years in prison, a former teacher seeks a fresh start and to reunite with his children. Along the way, he meets a strong and determined woman, with whom he develops an intense relationship filled with passion, moral dilemmas, and difficult choices. The series weaves together multiple love stories, all packed with twists and powerful emotions. With a family drama tone, the narrative invites viewers to dive deep into emotional experiences, following the challenges and transformations the characters face throughout the plot. Number 13, Genius. The story follows a brilliant mathematician whose life takes a dramatic turn alongside his father, as events lead them down unexpected paths. Father and son take opposite directions, one guided by light and compassion, the other immersed in darkness and conflict, starring in an intense story full of dualities. Amidst a quest for revenge and buried secrets, they end up confronting hidden truths that forever change the course of their lives. The series blends suspense, romance, action, and emotional drama. Number 12, Leyla. Inspired by the Brazilian telenovela Avenida Brasil, the plot follows a young woman who was cruelly betrayed by her stepmother, responsible for her father's death and for stealing all of the family's fortune. Abandoned in a garbage dump, she grew up fueled by an immense desire for revenge. Years later, she returns under a new identity, determined to finally destroy the woman who ruined her childhood. However, an unexpected love appears in her life, changing her entire path. The series addresses themes like justice, betrayal, and redemption, with a narrative full of emotional twists and surprises. Number 11, Black Heart. The story follows a woman who, in the past, abandoned her newborn twins to start a new life with one of the wealthiest men in Cappadocia. Years later, the twins discover the truth about their mother and decide to confront her, embarking on a journey full of revelations and family tensions. The series mixes love, family conflict, and secrets from the past, crafting a plot full of mystery and unexpected turns. Number 10, Folding Knife Ceylon. In a story filled with tension and emotion, we follow the journey of a fearless mother who will do anything to protect her son. Amid hardships, she meets a mysterious man who enters her life at the most critical moment. The bond between them, which starts unexpectedly, strengthens as they face major challenges together. Their relationship is marked by difficult choices, secrets from the past, and conflicting emotions, becoming one of the central points of the narrative. If you're a fan of intense, action-packed dramas, this series is perfect for you. Number 9, Once Upon a Time in Istanbul. Set in the 1990s, the series follows the story of a man whose life is drastically changed after an attack on his family. Consumed by a thirst for justice, he gets involved in the criminal underworld, entering a dangerous and unpredictable reality. During this journey, he meets a talented and determined journalist. Their relationship develops through intellectual debates and emotional moments, forming a deep and touching bond. As he fights the mafia and seeks revenge, she becomes his emotional anchor, challenging his decisions and trying to keep him on the right path. Together, they face countless obstacles, but their connection grows stronger with every challenge. This series blends action and romance, offering an engaging narrative about revenge, love, and the road to redemption. Number 8, The Sarakir Pasha Family. Based on real events, the series tells the story of the Sarakir Pasha family, beginning in 1912. Their lives were forever changed when the son returned home with his Italian wife, marking the beginning of a new chapter. This shift impacted not only their present but also played a crucial role in the rise of several successful family members. Amidst power struggles and tradition, a forbidden love emerged, facing social barriers and intense family tensions. With a breathtaking setting, the series presented an immersive narrative rich in political context and complex human relationships. Number 7, If the King Loses. Based on a romantic literary work, the series follows the journey of a charismatic and dominant man who gets everything he wants. On the other hand, a student from a poor and troubled family finds a job opportunity with him. However, he becomes emotionally shaken upon meeting her. She is unlike any woman he has ever known, challenging his beliefs and provoking significant changes in his behavior. Their relationship gradually evolves and is marked by emotional manipulation and internal conflict, exploring complex issues such as self-esteem, control, and emotional dependence. Number 6, The Market. The story follows a young woman from a humble background who, faced with her mother's serious illness, accepts a forced marriage with a man she doesn't love in order to afford the treatment. However, her world crumbles when her mother dies on the night of her engagement. Despite her grief, the marriage proceeds. Right after the ceremony, the husband tries to forcefully consummate the union, disregarding her suffering. She manages to escape and flees to Istanbul in search of freedom. But the past haunts her. Her husband continues to pursue her, threatening her family and trying to force her to return. There, she crosses paths with Kenan, a man who changes her perspective on love. Over time, their connection deepens, and she begins to rediscover herself. For the first time, she experiences true affection, free from fear or pressure. Number 5, The Turk. The plot combines romance, action, and an engaging historical backdrop. Loosely inspired by the journey of a 17th-century Ottoman warrior, the story begins after he is wounded in the Battle of Vienna in 1683. Fleeing the war, he finds refuge in a remote Italian village oppressed by cruel local rulers. While recovering, he begins using his combat skills to help free the villagers. During this mission, he hides his true identity and becomes emotionally involved with a young woman from the village. The series delivers a mix of intense battles, heartfelt drama, and reflections on courage, freedom, and starting over. Number 4, The Ownerless. The story follows a brave young woman who takes on the responsibility of caring for her 5 younger siblings after they are orphaned. Determined to protect them at all costs, she is forced into marriage due to an old family feud. Initially, her relationship with the man is filled with conflict and distrust, but over time, an unexpected connection begins to blossom. The series portrays her daily struggle to keep the family together amid emotional hardships, external threats, and painful memories. It's an intense narrative about resilience, family bonds, and the power of a woman willing to do anything to protect those she loves. Number 3, The Other Wife. The plot follows the journey of a generous young woman devoted to her family, whose life is turned upside down when her father attempts to give her away as a second wife to settle debts. Refusing this fate, she escapes and is taken in by a powerful businessman who decides to protect her. What begins as an act of compassion soon turns into a passionate love. But everything changes when she is falsely accused of a terrible crime, the death of the man's brother. Consumed by resentment, he marries his brother's widow and forces the young woman to live as a second wife, plunging both into a relationship full of pain, desire, and conflict. With 100 episodes, the series delivers a gripping drama about freedom, honor, and the consequences of decisions made under pressure, a twist-filled story that keeps viewers hooked from beginning to end. Number 2, Ezref's Dream. The story follows a man marked by childhood loss, who ends up diving into the criminal underworld, becoming the leader of a clandestine network of orphaned youths he considers his new family. Despite his power and influence, he secretly longs to escape that life. Everything begins to change when he meets a talented musician who awakens forgotten feelings within him. What he doesn't know is that she is the very person he's been searching for, and also an undercover police officer. Their romance develops amid suspicion, secrets, and tough decisions, where love and loyalty stand on opposite sides. A powerful drama full of twists, with a stunning setting that blends drama, action, romance, and the dangerous world of organized crime. Number 1, Far City. This series dives deep into family drama and conservative traditions in southeastern Turkey. We follow the story of Alya, a woman returning from Canada to the city of Mardin with her 5-year-old son to fulfill her late husband's last wish, to be buried in his hometown. Upon arriving at the lands of the powerful Albora family, she encounters an oppressive reality. The patriarch Cihan, brother of her late husband, believes his brother's death was caused by family enemies and decides to keep her and the child under his protection, preventing their return to Canada. Things worsen when she is forced into marriage to ensure her son's safety. But their relationship evolves in complex and intense ways, in a narrative that explores themes such as loyalty, redemption, and love amidst pain. If you love a good romantic comedy series, get ready. On May 22nd, the highly anticipated premiere of Double Room is coming. Want to stay up to date with all the latest news on new series and release dates? Then be sure to subscribe to the channel. In addition to bringing the latest news, I also share must-watch recommendations for series and movies. And of course, before wrapping up, don't forget to leave your like. Your support is essential. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.